Santa's at Polly's house.
Is that him?
So Emma and Roy have organised for her to meet him in person at Polly and Michael's in a few weeks just before Christmas.
So you're saying you don't believe in Santa?
Meg's faith in Santa hangs in the balance. And the only thing that will save it is a small, drafty outhouse in Clackmannanshire. Luckily, Polly and Michael have worked night and day to transform it into a cosy, festive grotto. And Michael's adding the finishing touches before the first child arrives to meet Santa in 10 minutes.
We're almost there. It's pretty much done. Just need to get the costume on, which will be fun. So, need to go.
Sadly, the real Santa's too busy to come along, but he did ask if Michael wouldn't mind standing in for him. And Michael has reluctantly agreed.
Can't do the voice.
Unfortunately for Michael, there's no time to practice, as now he has less than 2 minutes to get into character.
And what's the plan for when the kids?
I don't know. What do you say to them? I guess I'll just kind of have to make it up a wee bit. Yes, please.
You don't look like a good Santa.
Oh, crap. What am I doing? Oh, hello. Come in. Hello. This seat is for you. Do you want to tell me what you would like for Christmas? Have you been writing a list? You wrote a list.
Faced with his first customer, it dawns on Michael almost immediately that playing Santa is harder than it looks.
Do you want to come and sit down and you can tell me? What toys would you like for Christmas? Do you know? Maybe a car? Or Paw Patrol? No.
And instead of adopting the traditional booming, jolly Santa voice, he has chosen to whisper in his own accent.
I have a little present for you. It's very yummy, a little bit chocolate. Are you excited? Yes.
After a quick photo and a present, Michael has survived his first customer.
Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Oh, what the heck? I feel really awkward doing it. Not for the kid, more for the parents who are just sitting there watching you like, what are you doing? No idea what you said at the end though.
It was at the end when you're like, see you later, Clint. I was like, I don't think Santa says see you later.
Bye-bye, Clint. See you later, mate. Peter, see you. I'll see you at Christmas Day. Like, no bad, like, see you later, mate. No bad Scottish Santa. It's not enjoyable. It's so awkward.
Michael has the rest of December to work on his act, because Meg will soon be paying him a visit. And if he's not convincing, the magic of Christmas might be lost on her forever. And back in Dundee, it's Sunday, which means in years past, the whole family would have been at church. But 6 years ago, Roy left the church, and Emma followed a few years later, over their growing concerns with the faith.
I knew they had issues with homosexuality. They were really exclusionary towards gay people, and they basically said homosexuality doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And I knew that stuff was all nonsense. And then when they said that the children of gay parents couldn't be baptised or couldn't be treated the same as any other children, and that was a real hard one for me to accept. That was probably the catalyst for me. And when I kind of said something to one of the leaders, he kind of basically showed me the door. Kind of just said nothing we could do about that if that's the way you think. The church has been our whole life, down to where we live.
Leaving their faith hasn't been easy for Roy and Emma, especially as they live near the Mormon church. Only the second oldest Han sibling, Sophia, attends, along with some of the younger ones for social events. Roy is heading out for a shift at the hospital. It was on this same walk 6 years ago that Roy first questioned his Mormon faith.
It just came to me one night when I was walking down here, and I suddenly thought, it isn't true. I don't believe this anymore. I cannot believe this, that this religion is God's religion. I could not bring myself to be part of that as well. I just knew that was it. I was done. I was like, this is not God's church. It was not enlightening. It was traumatic for me. It was really traumatic, and it was almost like a despair within me. And I thought of all of the time and effort I had put into it, the time I spent on my mission trying to bring people into the church. It was a difficult night for me at work because it was like this pit, this in the bottom of my stomach, and it felt sick. And I thought, you know, I had to go through that whole night thinking like that, and it was like that. I felt like that for days, you know.
With only a few days left till Christmas, in Lossiemouth,